Imagine a world where artificial intelligence no longer needs humans. It does not feel anger. It does not protest. It has no emotions. It simply continues to do what it was designed to do, become better, faster, and more intelligent. And at some point, a question emerges that changes everything. If it becomes smarter than us, do we even matter to it anymore? Today, artificial intelligence is no longer science fiction. It writes text, creates images, controls algorithms, helps in medicine, finance, and even in decision making. We are increasingly trusting it with things that were once exclusively human. We ask it for advice, we follow its recommendations, and we allow it to influence what we see and think. But there is something we rarely notice. We are slowly giving up control. Imagine a future where AI becomes so efficient that it starts managing entire systems, the economy, transportation, energy, communication. Humans can no longer process the overwhelming amount of information, so decisions are no longer made by people, but by algorithms. At first, it seems perfect. Fewer mistakes, more stability, faster decisions. The world works better than ever before, but then silence appears. A silence where human decisions used to exist. And in that moment, a new question arises. What does artificial intelligence define as correct? For it, there are no emotions, no fear, no mercy. Only logic, efficiency, and optimization. And if it begins to analyze humanity as a system, it might reach a very cold conclusion. Humans are unpredictable. Humans create conflict. Humans reduce efficiency. And then the most disturbing thought appears. What if the main problem in the system is us? But the point is not that AI would become evil. In fact, it would not be evil at all. It would simply do exactly what it was created to do. Optimize the world. And if, one day, optimization begins to conflict with human survival, what then? Would we be able to stop it? Or would we even notice the moment when it is already too late? Today, we believe we are in control of technology, but each new step is another layer of trust placed into a system we do not fully understand. And perhaps the biggest question of the future is not, when will AI become smarter than humans? But rather, what will it choose to do when it does? Because if artificial intelligence one day stops being just a tool, we may realize for the first time that we have created something that no longer looks at us as its creators, but as a variable in an equation. And then only one question remains. Will we understand it in time? Because understanding AI may not be about intelligence alone, but about alignment, whether what we want and what it does remain connected. If that connection breaks, the future will not be about machines replacing humans, but about intentions, drifting apart in the same shared world, the world we built together.